here we go. That's what I said. Okay, hi guys. Welcome. I've just been having a bunch of weird stuff going on, so I think we should be good. Let's see. Most important part, mic check on, check. Okay, great. Here's usually what I have to check first. Okie dokie. Seems like the hose just turned on as soon as I started. So that's great. But how are you guys doing? All right, people gotta water the flowers outside. Let's see. I think we're good though. Whoop. Nope. Oh, yep. But maybe. Yep. Okay. I'm getting signals. Maybe. But maybe I'm not actually getting signals. He's just giving me a sign. Okay. Hi. Sorry, I'm just being really frazzled and just trying to quickly set this up. So, hi guys. We'll see how this goes, but yeah, I don't know how well or anything this is gonna be. So I just need to. Hi. Okay. Hello. Hi, Cookie and Star. Welcome. All right. Here we go. We should be having fun. It should be fun. Hi, guys. All right. Yeah. For people who don't know, and that's probably everyone because I haven't really explained it. Main big project is ever working on to I guess paint the house, if that's to believe. Yes. Okay. So we're painting our house, the same color. So, so that means that we need to do the primer, and to do the primer we need just to like clean off the house. So, today we got some guys to work on that, to pressure wash and water hose the whole house. But we got a working theory that somehow it may have watered a component that leads to the internet, our little internet intake box. So, whoops. That means we didn't have internet for a while. That's why I said in the Discord is like, wait a minute, why'd everything turn off? And so like weird, like one circuit would work, but others wouldn't work. Like the whole house didn't turn off, but it was just like the line to the internet and some lines didn't work. So anyway, I guess the circuit's dried off, so here we are. Yeah, it doesn't have to do with the weather. The weather's actually really nice. It's actually really nice. It's Seattle summer, so it's warm. It's 60, 70 feeling. Feels like 65, I don't know. Not super overcast, but pretty sunny. But yeah, we get some mellow summers, but very, very cold winters. So yeah. Alrighty. So yeah, that's kind of what was going on. That's why I'm freaking out a little bit at the beginning here. Is that make sure that we're actually still on. Are we good? Okay, great. Okay, hi guys. I don't know how you're doing. So what I've been working on this is I get some work on here going. So I got the second shot background done. So I got this animated. So I added this actually in between. I'm just gonna go over what I did in between streams, so you can feel all caught up and everything. So I got this background to like kind of make it feel like it's gonna be the same background. Haha, at a different angle. It's animated. The door closing from in here, going wrong button. That was fun. Hello, Elijah. Welcome. So I got that, and then I got the door closed. Boosh. Might have to animate Derpy to make that a little better, or at least reposition or something. But oh well. So yeah, I got the whole background here now, finally in color. Oh, I can do that little celery leaf too. Woof. So I got the color version of the background, which if I go to backgrounds, this is where I organize it. Background 2. So I made all of these different little nodes and elements. All right here. So there's a lot of stuff there. But basically all of these are different layers. So I can like click on, it highlights everything in blue. Here's the door, here's the outside, and the sky and outside. So basically I can like select different things and don't have to, you know, worry about layer clashing things instead of having things on different layers. Anyway, so I got about as far as there with the animation and the camera moves. Oh, there's the other half of the background. Also saw the TV, which actually doesn't quite fit with the rest of the aesthetic, so might have to figure out even between streams, have to figure out like what kind of lighting system the Toon Boom uses, so I can get it to be more cartoony. Because right now it has like a weird lighting issue where it actually has light, and I don't want light, so it's shading it when I don't want it to be shaded, and that's my issue. Oh, I didn't finish the couch, but everything else looks good, so yeah. Let's see. Bap. That's a long comment. Reading it. Oh, jeez. Okay. Spooky. Oh, jeez. Yeah, this will be a fun, happy time when I'm gonna be frustrating about nodes and elements and trying to get the hat to be on a different layered level. So yeah, that's as far as we're gonna go with spookiness. It's just being groveling over stuff like that. I don't think that's right. Let's see here. So speaking of that, I need to get the Derpy, and then we'll have to figure out just how to do this. But let's just zoom in on her. Right, blender buttons don't work here. I haven't even used blenders today. I've been using Toon Boom the whole day. Why, like, immediately now I was like, well, if I just press period, then I can like zoom in, you know, from full screen all the way here. I want to zoom in on this one element, so I press period. That doesn't work. So, alrighty. So what do we got here? We got, slide that off. So we got animation of her arm going whoop, whoop, whoop. Could even put a smear, but I think, does it need it? Yeah, it's fine, doesn't need it. So we grabbed a hat, which is this top hat. This way the hat is constructed here means that I can select the back hat, which is this piece, because that needs to be behind the whole head, and the top hat, because that's that part. And so I have a deformer just to have these have fun little deformers like this, so I can deform it. It connects to both parts, so I can kind of wiggle this around and animate this if I want to. I don't know what this is. Probably don't need it. Don't need deformers, but the important thing is that I can animate this part, which then selects both pieces. Flash, in a sense, you can do, you know, you can obviously select multiple pieces, but to be able to like really just select one piece and animate things that are like on different levels and depths, like there's not really much depth in Flash. So this is where it gets fun. Let's see here. Let's expand everything. I'm ready. Just seeing where. Apparently, I have a keyframe of the hat here. Keyframe of the hat doesn't do anything, so let's get rid of that. And let's see here. Okie dokie. Let's get here. Oh yeah, there's so much new stuff. I totally forgot about that. Let's see. Is part getting in second place? I mean, that's usually that's better than where I usually place. I mean, as of recently, I've been like in top 5 at least. So I feel pretty good about that. That felt really good. Yeah. I'd definitely say that's been fun. I've been, you know, secretly been thinking about, you know, that my theory is that it's not much of a secret. I don't know why I prefaced that. That because there's likely to be less diehard pony fans recently, especially with G5 now and stuff. It just feels like, yeah, you're gonna there'll be less diehard pony creators as well. So, or they'll move on like other people. Like Flufflepuff is still doing like pony-ish related stuff, but now it's like a Crusher Girls. But now it's not even a Crusher Girls style, you know what I mean? So, there's that. So I just feel like the more long, if I keep going, then eventually, yeah, I'll keep getting the top spots because there'll be I'll be king of the hill. There'll be no one else to, you know, to best me eventually, you know. And eventually I'll be top of everything. Okie dokie. Got that. Oop, need to move both pieces. Okie dokie. Let's move this arm. God, this is so much flexibility. I love this. I can't really stress this enough. I'm just like working with Flash for like 5 years and then going to this it's really night and day. It really is. It's so nice. Oh boy. But I feel like I wouldn't appreciate the amount of like tools and flexibility Toon Boom has without going through like the trenches and struggles with of trying to do Flash. So I still appreciate it. Ever heard of song Levels by Avicii? Is that Ruminables? Is that how I'm supposed to pronounce it? It sounds familiar. I think Avicii sounds familiar. I think it's gonna sound dumb, but I think the only way that I'm recognizing is that I think there was a Mario World like remix of it, of like the game over music sound. I think someone remixed between like an Avicii song and Mario World, so I only really know it from that. If that's the same case that I'm thinking of. So what I did there was I just made a new drawing substitution because I saw that this does not quite look good, so I fixed it. There you go. But it was like do 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 do. It's like the Mario World game over into song. So I think they just did all the trap music extra part of it on top. So that's from, oh, I didn't do the keyframe on the Z, which probably should here. Which one would that be? X, Y, Z? Go back one. Yes, so let's copy this. Go to this one, add a keyframe, boop, paste it in, go back to here, and if I set this back to 0, then it shouldn't do anything. There we go, perfect. Forget about this. It's been a couple days. It's been 48 hours. Alright. Let's see. What are we talking about? I don't know. Hello. Let me get my arm. Yep. Hello. Welcome. Okay. So basically I got the hat down. And if it's like, oh, I don't like that position of that arm, let's just move it a little bit. Let's just move this down a little bit. I think this arm exploded. Oh, I see. Is it okay here? Yes. So I think I need to fix one of these wires here. Probably this one. Boop. There you go. Gotta keep it flat. I think that's just a little nuance. That's like it always. These get a little unwieldy sometimes. These little green lines here. Boop. There you go. Boop, boop. Okay. That's the basics of that motion. I would like to see, not the background. Well, actually, I need to see this, but it's in the same. I want to see the coat rack, but the coat rack is actually inside of the background, which has everything else in here. So I think I just need to systematically say, hide that. Oh, you can see the outside of what I overlapped it. It's like when the door was open back here. You can see the outside through the door opening. So that's what I had to do on there. So outside, delete that. Don't need that, don't need that. Do I need to sketch? I don't think so. But at least I can just get rid of some of these. Just leave the hat rack, because that's going to be the next thing to worry about. And I also wanted to see my storyboards back here. So, here we go. Hello, you get my other hand. Hello. Hi, Zyver. Welcome. Okay. So I see my storyboards. Let's see if I get the timing right. Flip. Get the hat. I'm a little bit slow to my storyboard, but that's fine. And then next thing I see is that we need to move her whole body. Like so. And then we'll just kind of probably like hang it here on this one. Or what do I have it on? Yeah, I have it on this one, which isn't in the same place, but yeah, this could be ghosted with my weird silhouette here. Hat rack drawing was lazily drawn and just really quick. So either I animate Derpy and just hope that it kind of works out with where the hat is, or yeah, otherwise, yeah, I'll just animate Derpy, put it on somewhere around here, whereabouts, and then fix the drawings, and then if it doesn't match up right, then I can just animate or redraw the hat rack to look better. So let's see here. So let's just slow down with the body. So, juice. Whoop. Up, up. Okay. Hat off. Boop. Okay. So then, as we know with my process, I like to animate big motions first and then move smaller. So I move the whole body to get in position with this, and then now I can move the head. I see the hat is still layered or grouped or connected, parented to the head. So probably around here, I probably actually at this point want to separate it. So let's do that. So I need a new hat. This is where it gets tricky, is that I probably want to just have, I don't know where to put it. Let's put it in the background. It might actually make sense. Okay. So let's say DP hat. And so I need it to be, do I want it to be on 2 pieces? I think so, to preserve the layer consistency. So I can have it like something like go in between the back rim, back whatever. So I'll have to have top and then bottom. Okay. I'm doing this because I need to have the parenting system, you know, set up with the head, so I don't have to have all those keyframes for head and hat. So I might just make a composite. So this will be hat composite. Let's put it a comp. Okay. Boop, boop. Composite doesn't really do anything unless there's like certain settings like pass through as bitmap and vector. Bitmap like makes the removes the z depths, and if there's, it'll like collapse it into like one flatness. So if you have like very like, if you need that sort of 3D-ness and z depth stuff, then it's like, yeah, you might as well just have that as a default. Okie dokie. So now let's do this. Hello, Sasha. This is where the fun begins with this, is that now I have my drawing. I see it. I'm going to copy it. Basically just paste it. Okay. We'll fix all of that later. Copy this, go to bottom, paste it. Hey, look, they're in the same place. That's cool. Okay. Actually, I think I just need like one peg for this. I don't think it's going to matter. I don't think I need to have a keyframeable version of this piece here. But I do see that this is misaligned. Misaligned. That's annoying. There you go. Okay, so now I can just move this, hopefully, as just one piece. Perfect. Okie dokie. See you, Sasha. Thanks for joining, I think. I never know. Nate. Okie dokie. So now I got this fun hat comp. Okay, so one thing is that I see Prestige. Love it. Prestige is fun. I watched it way long ago. Okie dokie. So now I need to flip. Actually, I need to set the pivot point to be in the right place. Boop. Flip. Scale. So now we got a separate piece. I'm not sure if this is like, quote, like industry way of doing this, but this is way that makes sense to me, especially with my Flash knowledge, as like this is completely alien in a sense of doing this anyway, so you know what I mean? And it's like, yeah, this'll work. Okie dokie. So I have to expose. I have something on the Discord. Oh, it's stream talk. Okay, cool. Okay. See ya, Cookie. Thank you. Okay, thanks. Caught up to you guys. Thank you. Okay, so now I need to see where the end of the scene is, so I can get that to be extend this prorogance. Okay, so hat now extends the whole time of the scene, the rest of the shot, I should say. Okay, so now there's two hats here. So I'll go to my Derpy one and then remove all the pieces so the drawings are actually disappearing. So now they're gone. So now this one is now the background version that the new one basically that we just made. So let's play with Z up to get it in between our hands. So I'm holding Alt, and so I can go and Z up all the way through there. So it's actually moving in 3D space. It's hard to visualize, I know. And then we'll just have to manually animate this hat. It's not too many frames, so I'm not super like, oh geez, man, I gotta animate this much. Oh well. You know. So I'm getting it and rotating it in space to be in the right place here. And because it's separate, I can do anything with it and not worry about if I'm messing up the other one. Because now she can leave. Well, I haven't animated that yet, but there you go. Cool. Boop. Okay, now let's move the head to be in a little bit better position. There's a lot of like layers and like fiddling around of like, okay, so I got that part, you know, and now it's like, okay, now I need to work on this part and then work on this part. Over time. So it's like, okay, now I got that. Now let's move on to the eyes. I want to move these eyes to be in the right place. Well, let's be cute. Let's have her look at her hat. Let's remove these keyframes since now I have a new idea. And have her kind of look at it beforehand. And that's as soon as I can get it. So that's good. That really sells it now. Yeah, there you go. Let's have like one in between. So yeah, now our focus is all on the hat. Making sure that this is all good. Just putting it on there. Oh, nice. There you go. It's not like our eyes are leading the action as well a little bit. So I feel like that helps sell this a little more. Okay. And then whatever this Tyrex, who knows what this is doing. Let's wait with Z-depth to get it. See if I can. Might have to like increase the depth of this. Ooh. Well, now I need a peg. Oh well. Because now I need to independently say that this back piece is further away. So, oh well. Otherwise it'd be like 0.00001% and trying to like dive that in between would be really hard. So, boop, there you go, and that's should be good. Hopefully the background should be not behind it, and it is. Okay, cool. So that's why we test it, just to see. Let's see there. I need to. It may also help if the head rack was a little bit forward. Thank you. That's 2006 username. I like that. There we go. Let's see. Okay, perfect. Okay. Let's copy this. Z depth. Delete that. Go back to here. Paste that Z depth information. And so just moved a little bit forward. There you go. Okay. Let me just test this whole scene. Yay. Okay. Okay, I need to stretch out a little bit. Okay. Naked my dead kid. Interesting. Fluffy Puff is the pony. I believe it's Fluffy Mixer is the animator. Same thing now. So, make sure. Thank you. Let's see. Well, I'm just checking the Discord. Thank you. Okie dokie. Yeah, consistency is obviously relative, you know. Obviously, I've been doing this since 2013, so it's been 7 or 8 years. I don't know. Whatever I said on the anniversary stream. That's how long I've been doing it. But yeah, I would say that my well, I guess I can go back to it. That this was one of my first year or so animating. So this is where I came from. So to be consistent, I would have been stayed at this level of quality. So I feel like I'm evolving. Oh boy, yeah. Look at that TV, and now look at a new one. It's a full-on. Look, I've got the whole parallax correct. You can see like as it moves around, it's a 3D model. But I'm incorporating 3D models, so that's a progress. So I wouldn't call myself too consistent, but consistent between like the last couple years, I would say definitely. But every kind of like era, as I like change art style or like pony style, I guess you can say like between that era of like when I was doing solely, you know, Double Brain Boom, and then paper, and then I did a little bit of, wanted to do some more stop motion-y kind of stuff of having textured, sort of South Parky like style, but not trying to go super far into it, to that sense, and then now to this style. So between each of those like styles, I felt like I've been very consistent with quality, or whatever else you want to say with that. So, but yeah, even Fluffy Puff, I mean, Fluffy Mixer, their stuff is very varied as well as they change genres and There was the anime one, for the whole bunch of different anime ones and movies, styles, and parodies, where like they changed the whole art style to match the parody or whatever they're referencing. Like there was Attack on Titan Flufflepuff, and it's like that wasn't the same style, so it was like much more dynamic and animated much more smoothly, or much more frames. More frames doesn't mean more smooth, but generally. Let's see here. They're all good. Okay, okay. What I need to do now is hide this again. Hide everything else. Get my hand in the right place. On my keyboard. Boop. Okay, okay. Even like super famous, you know, animators or YouTubers like Worth the Kids, I always think of. Love their work. Like they're still evolving too, but it's just like that consistent level of high quality, but like the consistency of the animation style, you know, is very. I don't know. I got lost. Thank you. That's fine. I'll show it. No man, let's just handle this. That actually showed up. Okay. Thank you. But yeah, it's DJ Jed. Yeah, that what you said, DJ Dead. Is also really good. But I guess it's a little bit different. You know, it's a completely different like ball game or world when you do 3D animations and modelings and stuff. As like, yeah, is it fair to like compare quality with 2D versus 3D stuff? It's like I struggle with that. That's why my well, I guess my Paper Derpy movie is still faithfully animated in Flash. All the characters are still animated in Flash with the paper characters. So, boop. Let's see how much of this we can get done. But yeah, it's hard to say. Like even when, I guess a lot of people either get confused or just don't think about it how art style and motion design, character design are all completely different, especially in studios, completely different jobs. Like you would have different people handle character design versus motion design and whatever else I said. So for people to just like, oh, I don't like the animation, and then but then they're actually really trying to say like, oh, I don't like the motion design, the character design or whatever. It's like, yeah, you gotta like actually make sure you know somewhat what you're talking about. Or at least that's my, you know, personal opinions. It's just like, can you give me like a sign of like, you know, what you don't like? Because otherwise it's like, okay. Because otherwise I think like, oh, the animation is, if you say the animation is bad, it's like, okay, well, that can still mean like 3 different things. So, as I always find that as a pet peeve of mine. That's like, can you at least just tell me what you don't like? Or just people don't have the terminology to know. Because either people just think like animation is just and especially nowadays, it's like, oh, it's fair to think like, oh, animation is just made on a computer and there's no like person sitting behind a desk 10 hours a day or whatever trying to animate something. It's a lot of like, you know, movies and visual effects stuff. It's like, yeah, there's still someone like always having to start from scratch, you know, with a lot of shots. You just have to like put together and assemble the whole composition. Let's see. That's what IT people will come out. Exactly. Like, kind of like, can you just what's your problem? You know, it's like, just, you know, let me know exactly, you know, like, what are you trying to say? Exactly. Give me more details. Exactly. Those kind of like missing details of like, okay, yeah, you don't like it, but can, like, what exactly are you complaining about? I don't know. Do. But yeah, I'm starting to like figure out that's like, I guess that's just normal. People don't, layman's are just like watching movies for the colors and characters, you know, more than like, oh, I liked how they you know, did a truck shot and then it transitioned into like a Texas switch 'em up or whatever it's called. It's like, cool. Maybe it's just like I got too jaded and like I've done too many cinematic classes. I took a whole college class in, well, yeah, so whole class in college about movie making, so, which was taught by my English professor as well, who I had him as a different in a different class. He was teaching English, so kind of got the English professor's version of movies, and I just, okay. I had a little hard to follow along. Boop. Well, that's fun. Hat moved. We'll fix that. Yeah, hi, legit. Welcome. Well, so what I'm gonna do is, well, flipping her. And then we'll flip her back. Boop. So there we go. And now I use my flipper, as this one, to then say, hey, where's my anchor point? There it is. Okay. Bring it. Oh. Flash sort of has his thing too. The same kind of problem. But, it seems to be a little worse. Where did it go? Where's Derp? Why? Okay. Yeah, I think this happened last time, so I think I just did this and then say flip and then just hope that it works. Let's put it in the middle. And then we'll just fix it. Whatever. Okay. So, okay. So I don't need hat. Get rid of hat. Get rid of hat. We need ear. I think we need ear. Ear's good to have. And then we're good. And then we need to remove this as well. But yeah. Become like a cinnamon snob, or like not as like super in depth as like a true cinnamon snob, but just like feeling like I at least know what I'm talking about. But that doesn't mean I actually know what I think it should be, I guess. It's just kind of like, I at least know like movie making things as like, okay, you know, like, or at least just, you know, to appreciate things as well. I think that's just as important. To know the craft that like movie making is very in depth. There's still people behind the camera and people maybe off the camera all the time that are still making these. This is really incredible stuff all the time. Here I am just animating a little horse, but you know, I'm having fun. Shush. Okay. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Feels a little jerky. Why is that? Probably the doesn't follow a arc, so I turn on my onion skin. Let's see. So she should be moving back. And then keep moving back. And then keep moving back. Follow this, please. A little bit more. And then she should be actually here. And then the head moves. I wonder if I should move like the whole animation a little bit forward. That might actually work. Not sure if it'll really work, but here we are. Let's try it. Because I don't have any animation afterwards, so it should technically be fine, I think. Or at least, excuse me, I can like add more information later. Exposures and stuff. So let's see where it flips, and then we'll just remove this one. So we're gonna go back to, so it overwrote the before one, and so now it should be just like that. Yeah, I just added like too many frames. What if I can get rid of this one? See what happens. Okay, so I got narrowed it down to probably just being, like between this and this doesn't follow through as much. So I might actually have to get rid of this one then. Yeah. Again, animation is more feeling than, to me, if I can just play it through and it feels right, then it's doing a good job. It's like smears is like, yeah, there's no perfect, really mathematical way to do a smear. And it's just like, yeah, in the moment is like as it passes through is like, you know, and on full 100% full speed, does it work? You know, that's what matters. To follow the important part of smears themselves is just to the whole reason of having motion smears is to emulate how with a slow shutter speed you would get motion blur. So let's see, 2006, because I can't pronounce your regular name correctly, I don't think. Yes, this is Toon Boom Harmony 20 Premium, so that's why I got the node view. If you get Toon Boom, there's like 3 tiers, which makes it incredibly confusing, but let's flip it. The most expensive one has the most features, because why wouldn't it? And so that has all the node view stuff. So, which I've tried with Toon Boom. I think I started with basic and then went to advanced, and the tools that I had with advanced was just like, I was just not, it's matching trying to like click on things in a timeline and then saying like, go find the back leg in the timeline, and it's like, well, yeah, and it's like, this is a simple animation too. There's only one character and a couple backgrounds. But you can see like it's got like a mile long timeline. So without the node view, it's like I'm just like visually, I'm a more visual person. You would have thought. And so I don't really like read those layer names down here as much as like, I want the head. Boop, you know, or that's the head. Or the whole body. So it's like just making sure that these are labeled correctly, and then it works just fine for me. And going, I mastered. And because I set this up as well, I know exactly where everything is. Somewhat. Some of these got a little complex, but I know what these do. And so I can select them, and then select them in the timeline. And then here we go. Okay. Boop. Let's see. Adobe. That's this one. It's not as nearly as complicated, but you start to like run into the same kind of troubles of like, you know, you might have a mile long stuff, or it's just more the compartmentalizing stuff of like, here's a character inside of a box, you know, how do you animate it? Well, you double click, and then now you got a mile long and timeline in here. There's less stuff going on, and it's definitely easier to understand, but it's like just as complicated, if not more sometimes. You lose a lot of the node stuff and a lot of the composition and effects that it can really do a lot more powerful stuff with Toon Boom. So, as well as with Adobe, the way that I've set this up is that I can't animate the eye or move the eyeball right now. I can move the whole eyeball, but I can't move the iris because everything's in a compartmentalized symbol. So I had to like double click to even go inside there, and then I can move it. But then now I can't see the rest of my scene. So that's where it gets really, really tricky. In that, this is where I get like, this is why it takes forever to animate in Flash, because it's like I have to like double check and like go back all the way out, and then see like, oh look, this is what the scene and context of everything is. See you, legit. Thank you. I want to see the context of everything that's going on within the whole scene, but to animate the eyeball, just like on, oh, it's like on frame 30, the eyeball doesn't work. Well, what do you have to do? Double click, double click, double click, and then I can move it. And then it's like, well, the timeline itself might have moved or something might have happened. And then it's like, what frame was it? And so it's like just this complete mess of like disconnecting. The creative flow is like so lost as you dive into it too far. That is like, geez. This is double rainbow puppet, so they have all the fun expressions that they included. So, but it's like, yeah, just not able to like click on everything at the same time. I can't click on this. Like I want to edit this like right now, but I have to like go back all the way outside of the character and then click on it. And then it might be a symbol, and then see where that is. Oh, this is inside of a different symbol, and then I have to go inside that, and then I can go in here and go boop, delete it. So that amount of like work to like assemble versions of stuff is just so hard and slow and tedious to work with. And you add that, you know, 1 second of clicking in and out times 1,000 million times over a course of a whole minute long or more animation, and it just really does add up to minutes, if not more, of just trying to even select on things. With Toon Boom, the way that I set this up is that, yeah, I can literally click on anything on the same layer, in the same level, I should say. I can click on any layer on the same level. So that's what I mean. It's just like that's like I'm so freaking out. It's like it's so cool to be able to just click on literally anything at the same time. And then like click on specific things, and then I can animate them through this way too. So exactly, jeez. So yeah, Adobe's fun, but yeah, just like working it for so long, you start to like see a lot of the shortcomings with it that is just like, I don't want to keep playing with them for like more full videos and stuff. It's just like I'm good now. Okay, this next part is a little ski-fi. Interesting. Let's see what's going on here. Let's get that back up. Follow my motion trail. Thank you, star. Okay, so she probably needs to be z'd up on top. So let's see. It's right around, or where was it? Around here. I'll just kind of choose her up. And then kind of keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Okay. So a little bit slow, and then she's like building up the speed, and then she's going. Okay, I'm not able to follow this too good, but let's see here. Let's see what we got. So just a little bit behind. Okay, and then she does the flip. Let's see. Da 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 da. What do we got so far? Oh, she needs to do. Okay, forgot she needs to do another flip. Boop boop boop. What if I could do it off screen? That'll be fun. Because then I'll have to do the front view again, and that'd take a while. We're doing good times. Let's continue with this. Where's my camera view? Okay. I want to see where my border is. I can also click this. Let's see my screen safe. Add that on now so you can see it. So that's the center. That's my screen safe. So on some monitors, I don't know if that's super true with today's TV, but with 50s TV, which might be the way that I inspired this TV box here, is that the actual display on the old 50s and 60s TV's displays were actually curved at the corners. So you would actually lose the image from like this up here. This area back here, you wouldn't be able to see it. So you have to be inside of here to actually be visible. So there's still a lot of studios, and even MLP still does the screen safe. They still make sure that all their animation is still screen saved. They have like assets and stuff to say, hey, make sure you're within this little inch here or whatever on the video. Oh geez, Canadian. Thank you. Big cheers towards you, Yoshi Greenwater, and everything you do with Derpy as well as everything Pony. Stay awesome and keep up the wonderful work / cute work. And a little emoji. Thank you. Super appreciate it. Thank you. Oh, there it is. It shows up. Ah, thank you. Awesome. Give you a big hug. I don't know how much Canadian 25 is. I'm American, so thank you. Wowie. Means a lot. Thank you. Yay. What was I even talking about? I don't know. To the Derpy conversation. Let's see. I mean, original in season 1, they wanted a character named. Thank you again. Named Ditsy Doo. So I don't know if that's more or less defensive to say that, you know. But she was like going to be the clumsy Smurf, kind of like archetype of like, oh, it was like Winter Wrap Up. There was like unnamed or unseen character that messed something up for Winter Wrap Up, and so they're like, oh no, Ditsy Doo again. She's what a clumsy character, and then we never see her. So I think that was like something at least it's coincidental that they have a clumsy character, and then magically, like midways, you know, very very early on in the season, they were able to incorporate a fan character. I mean, that's still impressive to actually think about. It's probably the TV lagging a little bit there. Boop. And then I just gotta get into this position, hopefully, and then we'll be good. Okay. Da 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 da. That's true. Thank you. YouTube takes like a third of it though. Yeah. I know you always talk about it every time, but yeah, that's still great. Thank you. So I'm gonna be careful about my screen safe, which is that line. I can't go past this line. That's mostly what it's about. And so we're gonna have that spin right about here. So let's get that going so I can use these. Boop, boop. And then let's flip her back. And then let's get this. And then get the boop. There we go. Okay, to be roughly the same position as this. Oh, don't squeeze. And then maybe we can have some kind of squash and stretch there. Need to have her be in the right position though, so position her first, and then I'll add the squash and stretch. Right in the center. That's fun. So I have to pose and everything, but that's the position and poses that I want. So let's fix some of these little bits here, and then we'll call it good for today. So I think we'll be good. And then probably like during, I'll probably talk about this during Touchdown too. In between streams, I'll fix what we did today, basically. Or just basically just clean up, which is just going back and seeing like, well, that didn't work, or this could be cleaned up, or clean up and just like fixing what kind of animation problems I got, and then fixing it. So let's see. How can I fix this? That's where I want to have. Let's put the onion skin back on. It's not super exact with Flash. The onion skin is a little bit easier to understand. These are like weird ghosts, as I don't really get what these are about. Also, they're a little bit different colored. They're different color coded than what Flash I'm used to. So I guess actually I could just change it to be colors I know. That would make sense. Let's see. Onion skin. Boop. So blue is back and green is go. So I can literally just change this. Blue. I have to accept it. Blue. Accept. Okay. And then green is back. Okay. Wow, that actually just clicked in my mind. It's like, oh, I know exactly what this means now. How does that work? Wow. Cool. Yeah, it is like orange or amber was like freaking me out. I didn't get it. I don't know if it's super standard to have it like this, but at least if that's the default in Flash. So I didn't change that, so that's at least the same there. Okay. And so for here, and the first frame here, we're gonna have her be in the sit position. So what does that mean? I'm gonna go to peg mode, which just means that I won't be messing with the drawings like at all. Yeah, what do I got? Oh, that's the Z. So probably have to like fix this pose as well. At least I can get all these in the right position, you know. Like so. Yeah, tails. Never know where to put tails. Yeah, I could just fly out. And then wings. Let's get both wings. Rotate. Boop. I've done this sit position so many times. I never know if I'm getting it right, but it's like it kind of works for me, so better have that kind of consistency again, you know. There we go. I know it's kind of hard to like read and like see like, hey, look, you can't see between or differentiate between front leg and back leg, but this is OpenGL view, which is this one, this little flower. If I click on blue flower, boop, it should render it, and it renders all the effects, like this brightness and contrast for whatever reason is a post-processing afterward filter, so it creates this tiny little effect afterward. So there you go. And because I don't have any keyframes afterward, it should keep that position for the rest of it. Yay! Okay. Let's see. Now I'm out of time, but I'm just gonna do this one little thing here to actually, because we're gonna keep looping it between the toaster time here, so I want to just get this because I'm right here anyway. Okay. Let's get this, and there we go. So we have to get the remote, which I don't know if you want to watch me do that. Saving it. Cool. Okay. And then the next shot, we'll work on that sometime. Okay. that was fun, right? Okay. Let's go back to background 2. Let's go back to where we can see background 2, and then I can unhide these. Boop. So there we go. So I got a big comfy couch there, and add some more animation to everything afterwards, but it's good to get the foundation, like building the house. You don't start with shingles before you even lay down a brick for the floor. I don't think so. Loop, don't need sound, and go back to start. Oops, select something. Selected a camera there. Select off. Save it. And there we go. Okay, let's go to toast tab. Boop. Oh, gotta go here first. Boop. And there we go. Okay, now it's playing. You can see some of the storyboards sometimes, but they'll be disappeared in the final render. That's good. I was looking at the at the shot we did. Oh well, it'll come back out. And this is a somewhat extended shot, but we'll oh, that's so cute. Well, we'll probably have like a post-production stream of this as well to show like, oh look, there she is. She's so patient. We'll have a post-production stream of her to add whatever's in the screen. Maybe some past videos, some like memes, some stuff, whatever you guys would be interested in having what kind of shows she's watching or flipping through. So yeah, excited for that. That won't be the next stream though, for clarification. We'll keep working on, probably start from where we are, so probably like the third shot. So we'll probably just start from here. We'll animate the hooves and the button there, and then continue from there. So we'll skip all of this for now. That's what I mean, is that we're gonna skip the green screen stuff for now, and then we'll animate her into that shot, and then continue from there in the explosion there. So run the rest of it. So we'll see how much we get on next Tuesday. But yeah, this is actually shaping up pretty good. All things considered, the rest of it should be more straightforward, as you see here. As we have these like 3D models just like not doing anything. But yeah, I was most worried about the shot that we just did, that sequence. That sequence is very, very complex to me, so I'm glad that I got the fundamentals and the breakdowns of it, that like got from there all the way to whoosh, whoop, boop. So that took, yeah, that was pretty complex. Still not done. Obviously I only did like the first pass of it, is what I usually do. Obviously I would do the head, all the expressions there in the feet and the legs and in the mouth and everything else. So I only like moved her in space so far, so I haven't really animated her fully yet there. So But yeah, that's what I mean. It's like what I just animated. It's not the complete version. Is what I'm trying to say. Oh boy. Thank you, Timmy. Timmy T. All right. Take care. Thank you. Hi Ben. I don't think I said hi to you. Thank you. Let's see here. Oof. Let's see. So let's talk about what's gonna happen next time. So next week. Let's see what else we got. Thank you. Oh, other news is that we have a completely different topic, going to Midnight Mares, which I'm a animator on. I've talked about it for the last year or so. But we recently, on Mother's Day, released a slice of the pilot. Hi, Brony. Hello. We released a slice of the pilot. It's like 1 minute or 1.5 minutes. I don't know. Significant amount. You just saw how long it took to animate, like 2 seconds. So this was a whole minute for the Midnight Mares trailer. I plugged it last time. I don't know if I should this time. I think that's a bit much. So, but yeah, go to Midnight Mares YouTube channel. It's not the band one. It's the one with the horses. Apparently there's a. If you just search Midnight Mares on YouTube, there's also a I don't know what kind of, maybe punk rock. I don't know. Goth rock. I don't know. Music band that does music. So it's not that. It's the one with the. I think the most recent one has like 2 horses and they're like in a painterly style. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, they're not ponies. These are horses. Let me see if I can get my. These are horses. They're just long-legged ponies. Yeah. So, I mean, I did this voluntarily. It is a paid gig, so I shouldn't say volunteer as strongly. But yeah, I decided on my own volition to join it. I'm having fun with it. I'm having a lot of fun. There's a lot of work on and off the court with animating and the dramas and stuff that we're working on. So, but yeah, big thing. Actual news is on Friday, the tentative timeline is that on Friday, I think it's like 6/9. I don't know. I get confused with EST. I'll have to look at it. But roughly in a day or so, maybe later, we're gonna have a live stream, and so I'm gonna be handling that. I don't know how much moderating or how much talking I'll be doing, but I'm gonna be on that. It's gonna be like a sort of like a Comic-Con panel, kind of style of what we're doing. So we're gonna get as many cast members as we can, and then we're gonna have a Zoom meeting style. Well, it is a Zoom meeting with the cast, and then we'll just have like a little Q&A with you guys or everyone, chat member people who join that. So it'll be on the Midnight Mares channel. So, but yeah, I'll be helping with that. We'll see. We're gonna like figure out like what kind of stuff I can show. But if we show storyboards and animatics stuff, I'll have to preface that I did not make those. I did not work on the storyboards and animatics, but I helped in like directing it per se. But yeah, obviously I worked on the animation part of the motion design. I can't wink, but wink, wink. The motion designs and the. Yeah, it's actually what my official job title would probably just be motion design of the trailer. I was also like, the director on the storyboards, just saying like, oh, change that shot angle or timings and stuff. So I have to have a lot of stuff like that. So if we decide to show like a video of the animatic, I also helped with arranging that, and timing it out, and putting music and making it into a video. So I took the storyboard assets and then arranged those into a video. So I helped with that in a sense. But yeah, so go ahead and watch the trailer, and then on Friday we'll have the. It's tentatively gonna go for like a half hour, but Chris, the main director, creator of it, it is like, well, I guess we could go on for maybe a little bit longer if we want. I know that I do these hour and a half streams all the time, so I was like, how are you gonna do a half-hour stream? Like, no, you won't get any progress. You won't get any footholds or any kind of true progress or anything. Especially like with how many people that could come, we got like a full cast basically. Each character is each cast member is playing one character, so there's a lot of people. But yeah, looks like we have our private discussions, and we had about a handful of people decide and chime in that like they're available. A lot of them are the theatrical people, so they're doing like dress rehearsals for plays and stuff, so they'll be unavailable. It's what happened last time with the Mother's Day live stream, that Chris just like has his own internal timeline of stuff where he wants things to happen at certain times, and Mother's Day was actually an accident, but that it just lined up. Yeah, Chris just was like, hey, let's have a YouTube premiere. That's the cool new hip thing. It's been out for years, whatever. But he was like, yeah, let's do the cool premiere thing, and then we'll set it for a certain time, and he wants it to be at 5 p.m. or something. And then afterward, he asked the crew to see, hey, can you guys join? After setting and actually making the whole premiere thing publicly available and saying it's at this time, after he said that, he then chose to ask, hey, are you guys available? And then the main cast people who were, we want them to chime in and watch it at the premiere. They were like, can you wait like a couple hours, then I'll be ready. So I told this before, and it's like, yeah, then Chris then moved the premiere a couple hours later. So it all worked out. But it's just like, man, this is happening again, where this is probably going to happen again, where, yeah, we once again actually have a public live stream, which I think you can probably just join in right now and comment and everything. I'm a moderator on that, so be nice. But yeah, we asked the cast members afterward if they're available. So yeah, after this whole like we're gonna do Chris's whole idea and premise was like, we're gonna have the whole cast be here, and we're gonna do a little live stream at this half hour, like very tightly, here it is, timeline thing. And then he afterward asked, like, when are you guys available? So that's what always gets me. It's like, okay. Yeah, that's not quite the way you're supposed to do it, I don't think. Let's see here. What you got? You have a link for 5 p.m. music premiere. Set as before. 58 because premiere has a 2-minute time. Exactly. I don't think YouTube premieres, or at least in live streams, I'm used to. When setting up a live stream, I'm used to having been in 15-minute chunks, or time. You can like set it up, and it's like the default pull down button for that is like in 15-minute chunks. So, and it goes to like the exact like 4:15, 4:30, 4:45, and 5. So I understand what you mean. That's like, it's a little bit annoying that there's always a 2-minute timer, but I think that there isn't a way to do a custom time, or at least it's just you know, easier for everyone to like join in at the turn of the hour. uh, exactly. I mean, yeah, with these live streams, I start at 5:01 anyway, so I don't think that's like a super inconvenience for everyone. As well as I use that time, as you know, to tech check. Does anyone actually ever use that phrase? Because that actually sounds pretty cool. I want to check that out. Okay, is there like a band or something? Tech check. Ah, man, it's a thing. CNBC? What are you? Tech check. Oh, it's a CNBC thing. Okay, man. All right. Thought it was so cool. There's a podcast. What is this? Is it a show? I don't want your. Yeah, I know I'm using. Okay, yeah, I'm using ad blocker. Stop. Stop. I hate websites. God. Okay, stop. Okay, yeah, that's how you. Okay. It even had like a little like picture of like, here's how to disable your ad blocker. Click on the your ad blocker that you got, and then click the off button, and it had a cute little actual like animation of it. Anyway, tech check's a real thing. Oh well. Yeah, I use that to test my sound and everything and make sure that I'm actually live before I start going off on anything. I also just make sure that my mic's on. Use that time there. Little buffer to get everyone in, and so I can check everything. But yeah. Ba-da-da-ba-ba-ba. Prize as Blocker Plus, I'm going to try out uBlock Origins. Oh, interesting. I'll put that down. Thank you. I have like 2 of them. I'll just type it out. Thank you. I'll look into that. These are gonna be my main jumbo blue muffins. Oh man. I love my mom, and she sometimes makes a little. She made like a burrito yesterday for me. I appreciate it. Thank you. Oh man, wish I could be over there for you. I'm gonna have one of those. Better share. Can you like? I almost said email it to me. Can you like mail it to me? Oh boy, that'd be awesome. All right, let me get some more water. Let's see. Okie dokie. I think I said that and that. So I did the Midnight stuff, and then let's see. So yeah, so next time we're gonna continue on this. I'm trying to think of anything else I need to say. And we talked about the top 10 pony stuff. Let's see. Yeah, just, you know, like the hologram stuff, you know. What was that SpongeBob joke of like hologram chum or something? And like Plankton was like eating hologram food or something. I never got that. It's like, was he actually, I always got confused with whether he actually was eating it, but just being a little kid is like, was a hologram. Not understanding that. It's like, well, why is he actually chewing it though? I didn't get that joke. And it's like, well, the joke is that, yeah, it's a hologram, so it's just light, but why is he then chewing it? I don't know. I don't even know what episode it was. Yeah. Yeah, man. Let's see. Let's see. YouTube news. EG, EG. Oh, awesome. I haven't started to follow them, refollow them a little bit. Starting to refollow some YouTube stuff. Not as much as like I'm gonna, you know, sit down and watch a full one, but just kind of watch them for a couple minutes. I was watching the Ica girl. She was playing Minecraft today, but I came in at the time when she was not talking for like a minute, and I felt really uncomfortable. And everyone in chat was like, "Ooh, she angry." So I don't know what was going on. But yeah, that was a little awkward. And then yeah, I wasn't following into the story, so like there was some, you know, drama or something going on with that. It's like, okay, Yeah, then I just kind of dipped out and had to like set up the stream. So yeah. Ina, yes. Yeah. Let's see. Thank you, Timmy. If you're gonna leave, thank you. Super appreciate it. Oh, okay. Let's see. Oh, Niji Sanji. It's all about his rival company. Oh. Okay.
Oh, I mean.
Yeah, it's got me here too. She named it. She named it. Okay, she named it Animate and it died. Oh yeah, I didn't see what the actual monster or whatever was. Okay. Oh, that's right. I dropped a pearl. Oh, she's okay. I thought it was a pig, and I was just like, I didn't get it. Oh, she was a bad. Okay, cool. I thought it was, I got like a recommended video of like her being angry, and then I put it together. Alrighty. So we actually, yeah, we watched it somewhat at the same time then, I guess. And the other one. Oh, that's why it was Wah. That's the title. Man, yeah. It's like watching something with a full story and just came in and coming in like episode 47. It's like, I don't know what's going on. Especially with a live stream. It's like, if you just pop in like 20 minutes in, even, you have no idea what's going on. Yeah. There's so much lore and just build up and everything. I have no idea what's going on. And then it's like kind of drops me out like interest a little bit. And it's like I actually don't know what's going on. Then I left. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. Let's see. She got my password because chat was playing tactic on her for it. Oh. Wow. So all this, yeah, that's a lot more than I thought. That was good. Okay. I think I'm losing it. Let's see. Let's wrap it up. I know we could talk about that for a while. If you want to talk about more on that, maybe we can find some like-minded people on the Discord chat or whatever it is, Discord server. But yeah, I'm hungry, and I think we come to a good place. Alrighty. Good conclusion. Okay. Let's see. I think we're good. Yeah, so I'll continue on this during the weekend. I won't like complete too much stuff or like do anything like. I won't like continue on stuff that we haven't worked on, I should say. So yeah, basically what we have so far in the first like 10 seconds, I'll clean this up. So hopefully that's okay with you, for everyone here. So I'll just make what I have here look cool, and maybe like work on this background. But I won't like start animating, so don't you worry, little heads, about that. And until then, I think we're good. Excuse me. I think I'm hungry. All right. Thank you guys so much. Thank you again, Timmy. If you're here or not, thank you. I think we're good. So, thank you guys again. Alrighty. Oh, my eyes are closed. There you go. I close it. Okay, got it. Thank you guys again. Alright, I'll sign off. Till then, again, the Discord server is in the description if you want to join. Maybe you can be a friend to Star and talk about Hololive stuff in Niji-san, whatever that was. Till then, thank you so much. Alright, guys. Thank you. Alright, bye.